But in the nutshell, I can assure you, we are on course. We are far better than NDC. Let me give you one example, then I sit down. We have what we call Heritage Fund from the oil revenues. And $250 million, said Tekwe gave it to UBA, Abiola Bewa. When they were doing the transaction, I was hinted from Minister of Finance that, look, you guys have to stop this because this is what Tekwe is doing. So when it came to the floor of the House, I pulled the document and asked the Minister of Finance, so where is the Heritage Fund? He panicked, went to the MD of UBA Bank, UBA, that's Mrs. Abiola Bewa, said, please, let's stop everything that, because that MP, when he picks on you, that's it. We are in trouble. And when he mentioned my name to the woman, I said, oh, that's my husband's brother's good friend. So I'm going to talk to him. I was there, I got a call from my friend, Mr. Bewa. Okay, I went. So, oh, my in-law says, I said, go and tell your in-law. The only thing I can do for her is to stop, because the money is for Ghana. It's a reserve from the oil. Why is he going to collateralize it? And I listened to what he did. When the woman said, okay, she's not going to do it, because they were in power, they went ahead to do it. And what they did with that money, I don't know if we have politicians that think of the youth, the children, the unborn children. This guy took the $250 million and gave it to this Nigerian bank, collateralized it with our road fund again. So my question is, where was the interest on the $250 million going? If any of you is in the banking sector, in a day, if a bank has $250 million, you can gain about $9 million a day. So where was this money going? Where was the interest? Rather, he collateralized it and we were paying interest on that same amount of money. Yeah, $250 million. So when we took power, I went to the road minister. I said, look, you see this deal? Check. $250 million, heritage fund from our oil revenue. We put it aside. Then said, Tepe use it to collateralize them. Got CDs from UBA to pay contractors. So the deal was that the $250 million was earning interest for him. Then road fund, about 80% of the money that comes into road fund goes to service the loan that you have your $250 million sitting there. This is NDC government for you. So I told the minister, look, I took on the Minister of Finance and he stubbornly went ahead to do it, so cancel it. I went to Finance Minister and explained that, look, this $250 million, you have to take it back. So finally they agreed. We took the money from there and gave it to commercial bank. At least it's a Ghanaian bank. And it's Ghana money. Yeah. But because of what an individual can get out of it, he doesn't think of the country. This is what we inherited in Ghana. And now you'll be surprised to hear that Ibrahim Mahama wants to tell me his side of the story. Meanwhile, I have the documents. So the journalist, when he called, said, look, I have all the documents. There is no help that I can give you. He has to go and ask a question. So they are saying that he said the project, he took 300 million cedis. He has completed 80%. Let's do the mathematics. If 300 million is equal to 80%, it means he needs 60 million Ghana cedis to finish. Are you telling me he doesn't have 60 million Ghana cedis? He said he doesn't have. I said, oh, you guys are always saying the guy is rich. He doesn't have it. He has a jet, right? He has a jet. He can sell it. Yeah, 60 million Ghana cedis. Oh, rather, we quarry by me 60 million Ghana cedis. I give you. So if I have done the project 80% from a bank and I need 60 million cedis, I can call 60 million cedis and do it, complete it. But I know it's deliberate. He uses the banks and he doesn't pay. The same thing he did under Kufuor's time and Universal Merchant Bank. That's how they call it now, right? Yeah, it was Merchant Bank. He collapsed it. They turned around, sold it to themselves. And partners South Africa said, yeah, that's the deal. And if I tell you how they were moving money from Unit Trust to Beige Capital, no, it's terrible. I mean, these guys, they all have to go to jail.
Why? That's what I want.
They all have to go to jail. It's terrible. So we have a lot of challenges in Ghana, but we have astute politicians, especially the president. He doesn't budge. You know, I had an inside information to some of the banks when they collapsed, but she was with me one afternoon, a very good friend of mine. I called him and said, Masa, I have this information on you. So he quickly rushed to my house. So, oh, my brother. He explained his side of the story. I woke up this morning, he called me, oh, your friend has resigned. Too bad, he helped MPP, but he has to go. Because the mess he has created is worse than the help he gave to the party. And you can't cover him. No, I tell you, I says, I'll punish it for you. Says in the end, there will be false prophets who will claim, I'm the Messiah, I'm the Christ, I'm this and that. I have believed in some pastors, and now I cannot even mention their name to say anything because of this banking deal. And yesterday I was on the flight with them. I say, oh boy. Now I can't speak for him again. So now I'll not even speak for any pastor. Because for him to sit down and move the monies from here and there, and still he has his church members defending this. Because he's brainwashed them. It's sad. If Ghana will collapse, there are 4 institutions: politicians, journalists, churches, the pastors, and the chiefs. We are killing the country. Politicians, the pastors, journalists, and the chiefs.
Not all pastors.
Not all politicians. But so long as you have the majority, baby, I say, nipa ba open the code define the car 24. Inti, the side will be. I have a radio station. Now in the night, when you hear the pastors preaching, lotto numbers. Lotto numbers. One day, I was at the motorway. I drove back to go and sack a pastor for my radio station because he had told that story 4 times. I made a mistake and called my wife and said, oh, I'm going to say, hey, but you have a contract with him. How can you do that? I went there. The man was preaching and somebody was on my compound phoning in. He didn't even see me that opened the door. So when I wrote in the morning that they should give back his money and let him go, he said I didn't come there. I said, ask the security if I came there or not. So that is why I said, if you get my quotation, I said, in the end, there will be false prophets who will claim, I'm the Messiah, I'm the Christ, I am this. Or say there will be false prophets. It means not all of them. Yeah. Because you had Elijah and Elisha. Yes. In the same way, in politics, you have genuine politicians, but we are all categorized under one thing, because majority of them are corrupt. So we are all corrupt. When it comes to chiefs, you see, the chiefs, I wouldn't say chiefs are corrupt, but unfortunately, most of them are not exposed. Because I went to my constituency, CNHM area. Asher border is the River that splits the two constituencies, Chufupra Supene. I was there interviewing some guys doing galamsey. They didn't even know I was the MP of the area. I was videoing everything that they were saying. And I said, oh, so how did you get this land? They said, oh, we paid 2,000 cedis to the chief and gave him a sheep. Sheep. And when you look at the way they have destroyed River Pra for 2,000 cedis and a sheep, you see, that is their problem. Now, also for what they can't money help you. Maybe I know grandma they are preaching because who did her obesity said obinu. One of the pastors came to me, and the true story I'll tell you today, the guy accused Obinim of sleeping with the wife and having that baby. So when they came, he said Obinim cares the child and now he has to bring something. When he told me the story, I asked him a question. Did he do it when we were there? He said no. He said he took him to his altar. But this is simple. You just seize the bread. This. If I grant him, that's it. I said, you see, ignorance. What he said, when I took Obinim on, they came back to tell me so. Oh dear, yes, for penny. So wow. That time, the land next to his church, media. I went there. I saw them coming out of the church. They have this fun with Obinim's picture, and they were chewing it for healing. So, wow. Yeah, I'm telling you. I've seen a pastor praying and saying that, look, a drone doctor and the amount in our chuku or the sasson ha, hey, what? See, indoctrination. So, as a nation, we have a problem. Politicians also aggressive for also okay, you see, hey, men come. Because no, the better poison will grab one. It did not really say, or Baba politics when you scan. This is where the correction starts. This is where it starts. I can't say, hey, Matubom. Atubom will say, and most of the people we select to lead us, poverty is too much for them. So it's a golden opportunity for them to make money when they become leaders. This is also a problem in our country. The people we choose to lead us. Sometimes you have to check their background. It's not anybody that comes to you and say that today, oh, I'm going to give you 10 cities. I'm checking the car type over and re-complete. Arizona first says he can't be a comma, so he comes and give you 10 cities. You think he can do the job? You can't. Sometimes, if you are well established, it is not easy to be bribed with this little monies. And journalists, I was telling them, when I was coming, I told a friend of mine that, look, this Galamsey thing, I'm going out for 2 weeks. Please sustain it for me. Honorable, Uniha. Or board journalist bidding, and no one in Yeska. Also, the no food and I'm saying, also the no food and he told me plain. That is what he told me. So if we have journalists who are using their stomach to write stories, now we have a big problem in Ghana. And once you are here, you have a voice that you can also do something for our nation. You know, if it's only Ken Agyapong, I'm attacked from MPP, NDC, everywhere. It is only God and your prayers that make me survive, because I'm always under heat. But once is the truth, I'll say it, even if at the point of death, I will say it. Amen. So far, so good. We still have a beautiful country that you can all contribute. And let's keep faith alive. There is hope. Oh, it's not lost at all. If Nana is given the opportunity, trust me, he's such a selfless guy. But I can't speak for the rest. By him, yes. Oh yes, I can't speak for the rest. By him, I can tell you that he really means well. He wants to make a difference. So he needs our support. And I'm here talking to you today because you have a voice at home. You take care of most of the people. Educate them. When they wake up in the morning to give you a phone call, it's not every phone call that you have to respond and go and give them the money. When you do that, you make them look so stupid and irresponsible. Sometimes teach them sense. That I wake up in the morning here, I go to work, come back, go and do a second one before I can pay my rent and take care of my children and save money for me to respond to your stupid call. So go and work. So we should make people responsible. We should make people responsible. I'm tia when my why we're going most sisters no more dress scratch. One of more this kind of they irritated to you. Well, honestly, we should make them responsible. I really respect you guys because I've been here before and I know what it takes to get the money in your pocket at the end of the week. Yes. But back home, life is so simple for them. Everybody, Ken Agyapong, because they know I'll do it, they line up. Some I have job, so auto Panama. But when you look at the child's grades, you cannot just ignore it. Then I'm forced to pay.
That's right.
But we should let them know that it's not easy to make the money here, so that they appreciate the little we take home. It's not easy. You have a responsibility. Educate one person, and you make a difference in Ghana. Thank you very much.